So I've already probably by now posted the rainy days and making chili, my sister-in-law, bingo. So here we are the next day, and there's a decent amount of chili, but not enough for 8 of us for a full meal. So I'm gonna make. You can either serve it over plain rice, but I wanted to make a side dish, so I wanted some black beans and rice. So I looked up some recipes on the internet, and there was one that leaned towards Mexican style, which had cilantro and stuff. I didn't have cilantro. But there was another one that leaned towards Italian. I had everything but the stewed tomatoes, but we have tomatoes. So for the first time, I stewed my own tomatoes. Let's take a look. They're simmering away. So those of you that have never stewed tomatoes, you basically bring some water to a boil, and while the water's boiling, while you're waiting for it to come to a boil, you make I made ice water out of this. I put some ice cubes in it, but you put an X on the bottom of the tomatoes, and once the water's boiling, you throw it in. I use this pot, it's empty. I put the tomatoes in and filled the water so it was deep enough without using too much, but basically when it's boiling, you throw them in for a minute, pull them out with some tongs, and you put them in the I had some ice in the water, and you put them in there for about a minute, and the skin peels right off. And then you put them over in here. It said simmer low for about 30 minutes so you don't burn them. I got the timer set on my phone. So once that's done, I will use this pot to simmer the onion and garlic. I already used boiling water for the bouillon. It's 1.5 cups of rice. So it's 3 cups of water. Anyways, it's double water to the amount of rice, whether you use a metric or American Standard. And then it said 1 can of black beans, and then 1 can of stewed tomatoes, and I guesstimated this. I used 6 tomatoes. So let's see how this stuff is going to come out after these simmer. Start recording again. Okay, the garlic's starting to brown, so now we're going to add the onion. So I'll just put the onion in, get it stirring until the onions start to soften. Then I'll add the rest of the ingredients and simmer. Oh, and I did the tomatoes, the black beans. It did call for oregano and whatnot, but we got this Italian seasoning. It has a little bit of all the Italian stuff. And then there's the rice and bouillon for the water. And simmer it. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Alright, there's the bouillon, chicken bouillon. You want the tomato. Whoa. Let's spatter it. You got these black beans. Get the rest of that blend. Then we got the rice. Yeah, I'll scrape that in a second. Bring it. Oh yeah, the Italian seasoning. Looks good. And bring it to a boil, then simmer for 20 minutes, pull it off the heat, let it rest for 5, stir it, cover it, let it rest for 5 more, and it's done. So there it is, simmered for 20 minutes. Shut the heat off, let it sit for 5. Now stir it. Stir it up, mix it in. I don't think I'm going to cover this for another 5 minutes. The rice might get a little too mushy because it's a big batch. So there you have it. Black beans and rice, Italian style. Finish up, I'm making some garlic toast over here. Garlic powder, a little bit of pink salt, some red pepper, a little more garlic and black pepper. I had some mozzarella, a little bit of shredded cheese left over. A few of them will be fully loaded. Some will be classic. But there they are in there. Getting brown and toasted. It's going to be really good, I know it. So we'll come back in a bit and show you a little bit more before I close out the video. And there we have the garlic toast. Plain cheesy garlic toast. And the garlic toast that's loaded with garlic, salt, cheese, onion, dried onion bits, red pepper, and some more garlic and black pepper sprinkled lightly on it. So yeah, it's gonna be good. Dinner time's almost here. Damn it. So there it is, the garlic cheesy toast, the black beans and rice, and some reheated chili from yesterday's delicious meal. Wait for dinner? All right. All right, everyone's enjoying the meal.
Rice is good.
Got some people over here in the kitchen eating. Rain's getting some more out. So that's it. Some leftover chili, some black beans and rice, and some cheesy garlic bread with some spices on it. Anyways, Kevin and Jivy, Red Living Philippines, thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment, have a good day.